Little did Lana know, this guy had the audacity to betray her. Turns out, he's the father of her son. All these years, he never named her, treating her like an animal. Today his anger erupted. He tied up Lana. He was planning to take off with $300,000, while Lana looked at him like she was staring at a ghost. Bless you, you're not just running away like a bee. Look at you, Buzz, just like a bee. As the guy left the room, Lana realized she missed out on her deal with the bald guy. What a total no-show. Frustrated, she decided to warn Lana. In the mansion, Zio Kyo tutored his ex 1 p.m. Someone started banging on the door. Seeing an armed guy appear, he readied his gun, but got caught. The bald asked, "Where's Lana?" Zio Kyo was like, "Don't ask me." The bald guy gave him one last chance. "DJ, make sure there's more cash in the mix." "I know." Two goofs dunked him in water, and overwhelmed, Zio Kyo squealed about where Lana stashed the cash. But after some searching, they found only 20, way short of the 300 they wanted. The bald guy was like, still not talking, and sent his goon to take his girlfriend for some extra lessons. But still no answers. It seems he really didn't know. Next thing you know, Zio Kyo was plopped into the pool surprise swim. Tonight's action would cost him dearly. A little while later, the Pope brought Lana back to the mansion, looking like a tornado hit. Turns out, he was alone during the day and had to call the Pope. Now, at their door, it's a mess. The inside was a mess. Seeing her grandson dying, Lana flew into a rage. He was the family heir. Almost snuffed out. As a crime boss, Lana wasn't going to let anyone mess with her, even if it was her own son. An old dog still has tricks. Before meeting, Lana bribed the bald guy's henchman, promising a reward. 300 could be all his, and just like that, I'd be a big shot. Talk about ruthless. Meanwhile, Lana cut off her uncle's funds. They targeted a church raising lots of cash yearly. Darren and Ray disguised as handymen. Inside, Old 8 distracted security and they obtained the church blueprint. All set, just awaiting the right moment. Donation day arrived. Zio Kyo slipped a tracker in an envelope, ending up in the old man's pocket with the helper's aid. He stuffed all the donations into his private safe, completely oblivious that today he'd be saying goodbye to his own cash. Meanwhile, Old 8 was dismantling the vent while the Pope guarded the door. After they entered, he restored it as if nothing happened. Next, they followed the tracker from the money bag, positioning themselves above their target, while Darren staged a traffic accident nearby, a classic distraction. To grab security's attention, seeing Jia Fang flee, they rushed out to call the police and rescue. Inside the church, they received the green light, jumped down the vent, blacked out the cameras, took off their disguises, and suited up for the heist. They soundproofed the room, then got to work breaking into the cement surrounding the safe. One guy uses a phone to check the drill's decibel to ensure security doesn't catch on too soon. Meanwhile, Darren swapped vehicles and arrived at the church. Police were there too. Security returning found one camera faulty. He sent the bald janitor to check it out. Meanwhile, Old 8 and his buddy were using a hoist to lift the safe onto a cart. Through the back door to their getaway, no hesitation. Darren floored it, and they sped off. The bald guy, in the storage room, was flabbergasted. You can't even imagine what just went down in that room. Meanwhile, the Beast family brothers arrived at the junkyard, because the safe was way more than a regular blowtorch can crack it, so things took a turn. On the 666th drop of our buddy from above, the vault finally clicked open. Inside, a treasure trove of cash. Keeps them going for a while. They've set eyes on a luxury cruise ship next week. The ship would be hosting a grand wedding, with both sets of parents being wealthy local merchants. Clearly, it was a big score. Ray was tasked with infiltrating and scouting the scene, hence the beginning of his dive. He snapped pictures of the ship's interior and sketched blueprints for everyone to use. In no time, they had a flawless plan, with Ray coordinating from inside. Before boarding, they needed to disable the engine and jam the signals to prevent any calls to the cops. Notably, Old 8 sat this one. He had bigger fish to fry, which led to a full-on breakup with the Beast family. With Old 8 absent, Darren brought in the bro to fill his shoes. This was the Beast family's first outing with outsiders. On wedding day, as the cruise ship sailed off, Ray signaled to start. They jumped into action. Ray slipped into the engine room, damaged the valves, causing a rapid temperature spike. The ship stalled. Then he pulled out his prep back, jamming every signal. They soon zoomed in on their target via speedboat, boarded the yacht, and swiftly took control of the crew. They locked a few folks in a room, and at the right moment, Darren pulled a gun and stormed into the wedding, holding the guests hostage. He urged calm, "Don't regret your actions." The Pope and his men arrived, treating waitresses rudely. Ray pretended to be nice but got knocked out by the Pope. Beefy cousin kicked in. Now it's a revenge match. That was a bit harsh, but it cleared Ray's name. They went on a rampage, cleaning the entire place out. They even snagged the cash off the bride's dress. No shame here. They didn't want to hurt anyone, just empty the place out. But Zio Kyo made a tough one. A wealthy lady refused to pay and mocked them. Looks like bloodshed was needed. Big cousin whipped out scissors and snipped off the lady's finger. Talk about an attention grabber. Then they jumped in the speedboat and sped away like they were in a movie. Ray smiled faintly as his brothers left. Back on shore, the Pope yanked Big Cousin. Your impulsiveness almost ruined it. He couldn't handle any uncontrollable elements in their plans. Seems the Beast family's distrust of outsiders wasn't unfounded. But can their own really be Old 8, absent, taught them a real-time lesson. Raiding Lana's vault